Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Take a Sip of Water. In the last part we caught some more exciting Pokémon. I was extremely happy with what I got. I'm gonna try to at least fight this thing. And see what happens, see how much... Whoa! Almost was a critical hit. How dare you, the one time I actually tried to fight something with Mariah? Well... I just imagine, this tiny little, lion cub, this tiny little Shinx, barks at a bug, and then we just send out Clarice, the murder hornet, and she's just like, yeah, you got a problem? Going somewhere, punk? Shit for experience. Well, no, it's Hunkules is hogging it all. It's it's bad enough they slapped his face on every vase on every vase. Do you order the funniest videos to watch? I've watched. There was one day when I was watching a couple of them. Are those videos that are those videos that show the voice actors recording the doing the recordings for the voiceovers for a film or whatever. And I was watching the one for Hercules, and I was watching one for the Emperor's New Groove, and the Hercules one was just funny. They were showing those ladies that are voicing the muses or whatever, and they're just hilarious. It's just funny to watch, and they show Danny DeVito. The best one of those videos, hands down, you won't believe this, but the most bizarre one of those videos is there's a video where they show the voiceover, the making of, kind of behind the scenes. That's what they call it now. It's before it used to be called the making of, and now it's called the behind the scenes of or whatever. But the behind the scenes voice acting of the Yogi Bear film, right? And you're probably what? And I'm yeah, the behind the scenes one of the Yogi Bear film, otherwise known as the film where we die if we don't switch out our Pokemon right now. I'm gonna send out Too Cool. You're large and in charge. The Yogi Bear film with Dan Aykroyd and Justin Timberlake, because that is for a long time being the film that I think of when I think of two films, first of all, but I think Yogi Bear is the more egregious example. When I think of films where the voice actors were chosen just because they're celebrities, Yogi Bear is what I think of, because they get Dan Aykroyd and Justin Timberlake to voice act Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. We were literally one trainer away from finishing the stupid cycling path. We got a flag that we will never use. So basically all you have... Is that all that's on this... Oh, there's cherry berries over there? Oh no, raspberries. Who's ever heard of a snozberry? So you have Dan Aykroyd and Justin Timberlake voicing these characters, but they might as well be me. It might as well just be some normal guy like me voice acting them, because all they do is an impression of Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. You have Justin Timberlake. If nobody told you that it was Justin Timberlake, you would never believe it. You just think, oh, it's some person doing Boo Boo's voice, whatever Boo Boo's second name is, Boo Boo Timberlake. So, I just think that's kind of ridiculous. You might as well have anybody doing it. You might as well just get a voice actor to do it at that stage, because it's unrecognizable. There's a difference when you have, let's say, Matthew Broderick is Is there like stuff here? Oh my god, there's like a load of stuff here. What the hell? There's even a honey tree, as if I need one of those, like I need a hole in the head. There's even like stuff up here. But we don't have Lovelace in our party. And we can like take a trip back to, I think we can like go up this now. Yeah, so it's not like a one-way street anymore. Are we going to transform back into the grass one? I think like for Burmy, I think I'm just going to be like whatever will be, and then like for the first one at least, and just see what happens, and then for the second and the third one, then I'll probably just like try harder to get the specific one or whatever. It's the one like the steel one that I'm more like, how will I do that? Because as far as I know, you have to be in a building. But anyway, it's not like when you have like Matthew Broderick is Simba or Danny DeVito is Phil Octetes, Phil Dr. Octopus. Because they're like instantly recognizable, or it's not like like when John Goodman is Sully in Monsters Inc. You can like recognize who it is. They could be anybody. Like there's no way in hell that you would know that it's Dan Aykroyd and Justin Timberlake unless somebody told you, right? And I just think that's ridiculous. But anyway, the point of the story is that you have this ridiculous video where, can I like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to Orberg and heal. Go visit Rourke. The point of the story is that you have this like stupid video that shows like the behind the scenes. So you have like all of these like clips of like Dan Aykroyd and Justin Timberlake in the studio reading the lines and like voicing them. And like Dan Aykroyd in all of them is like putting on this dramatic Yogi Bear performance voice and all of them. And then Justin Timberlake is there putting on this really weird like high-pitched kind of like weird like strained sort of voice in order to be Boo Boo. It's just kind of hilarious. Like it's kind of just funny. Is this going to be a double battle? Double trouble. Shooby dooby doo wah wah. My name is Angela. Da 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 da. So yeah, you definitely have to watch it because like Justin Timberlake it is like simultaneously like a dweeb, like kind of adorable and cute, but also just like looking like an idiot. Like he actually just looks like a fool, like doing the voice acting for doing the voice acting for Boo Boo, for Yogi Bear or whatever. It's like I'm a fan of Justin Timberlake in films. Like what I think about when I think about Justin Timberlake being in films are things like I'm gonna die. Sorry, too cool. Like Bad Teacher is the one that I like think of every single time because that's actually just like a funny film in general. Like that film is kind of just hilarious. Like with Cameron Diaz in it. And he's actually really good in it. Like he plays the other teacher who works there that she wants to get with, but there's this other teacher who's like going to get with him or something like that. I don't know. But he kind of like plays a little bit of a dweeb in that. He's good at playing those characters, you know, because it's the same. He's in Huncules wants to learn aerial ace. Totally gonna teach him that. He'll put his face on every vase on every vase. He's in like, so there's this great film that I love, which I feel like went under the radar to a certain extent, which is like the Lonely Island one, Never Stop, Never Stopping, which is pretty much like a send-up of, of Never Say Never, the Justin Bieber biopic film, or like it's actually like a documentary kind of film. Why the hell is Pachirisu so fucking tough, this thing? It's like anyone could beat it with a rolled up newspaper. I'm gonna do Bug Bite this time. But yeah, Justin Timberlake has kind of like a cameo, I would say. There's like lots of like random actors that have like little bit parts in that film. But like Justin Timberlake is in it. He's like they're like, he's like a chef, and he's like on their crew, like on their tour crew as a chef or whatever. And it's funny because he kind of plays a dweeb in that as well, but it's funny because he's like, well, maybe I could be a singer, and they're like, yeah, no, don't bother. But it's the joke is that it's Justin Timberlake, and it's kind of funny. Conan will be all over him. Is Mount Coronet even where we're supposed to be fucking going? Hiker Justin. Oh well, now we're back on the chain gang, back on our sand cloak or whatever. If only you knew Absorb, Fury. Unfortunately, I caught you as a Silcoon too late. Do you know what the funny thing is? Remember when I caught Fury, I was saying like, oh wow, this is the first one I've seen or whatever, and I was like really excited. And then like as soon as I caught her, I started seeing loads of Silcoon and Cascoon everywhere. And I even saw like a wild Beautyfly and a wild Dustox, which I thought was crazy. Self-fucking-destruct, fuck. Well, at least maybe Mariah will get all the experiences. That's what's going to happen. I bet you're proud of yourself. Some hikers just want to watch the world burn, I guess. What are we going to do now? I suppose Too Cool is the next best thing, depending on what he sends out. Nose Pass! You're just like, I kind of love this Pokemon just because it's funny. Like, I think this is just one of those Pokemon where you just have to love, like, how out there its design is. You know, like, it's just one of those, like, thoroughly unique Pokemon. Kind of like Shuckle, I suppose, as well. What does that do? Oh yeah, Boo Boo, voiced by Justin Timberlake. Look up that video. Like that Yogi Bear behind the scenes video is actually worth seeing just because it's so hilarious. Like, I don't mean like watch the whole thing, but at least like go through it and see like the clips where they're showing like Justin Timberlake voicing Boo Boo, because it's kind of like a little bit God help us, like, oh my god, like, it's a little bit cute, but also like a little bit embarrassing, you know, it's like cute in an embarrassing way. Okay, where are we? Oh, there's a cave. Oh no, please don't battle me, Dawn. She's gonna kick my ass. Me, I'm somewhere between fantastic and, hopeless. Try closer to hopeless. This isn't about me. I've got something nice for you. I have baked a cake for you. What? The left hand reaps dark rewards. The Versus Seeker. I'm impressed, Bug. You know what's important. You're not a gnat, Bug, are you? Oh, funny. Bug? Gnat? You're not a gnat, Bug, are you? It's like, I've been known to circumcise a gnat. It's like... Oh, do you also have a Poketch? You can have this too, then. I have enough dousing in fucking Skyward Sword, thank you very much. The dowsing machine is something you should touch often. It will tell you if there's an item on the ground you can't see. Yeah, Professor Rowan is counting on it. Won't you just go marry him, or not? So Mount Coronet. My beautiful laundrette. I don't think I'm ready for, like, Mount Coronet yet. I want to, like, go up there and see, like, there's more battles up here. But at the same time, like, I'm afraid. Because, like, there's, like, what is my Pokemon situation? Yeah. Time to go back and heal. So, like, let's just see what... Oh, there's another hiker. Oh no, did I fight him already? How do you even get up to him? I completely, like, missed him out. Oh no, you get up to him from down there. Alright, okay, I've got it. I've got it. There's scrambled eggs all over my face. This must be, like, the right way to go because there's so many trainers here. But I just wasn't expecting to be going to Mount Coronet all of a sudden. Let's see if we can actually beat this thing. Oh, I guess not. Oh, that wasn't that bad. I thought that would be a lot worse, to be perfectly honest. And I thought I'd do a lot less damage as well. See, I think we can take, like, one more attack. Swift. Then you have to, like, ask yourself, what was the point in even trying when you weren't able... Well, no, that sounds, like, so defeatist. Like, what was the point in even trying? I can use a super potion on Mariah. She deserves it. If it helps her get the experience, you know? So, yeah. It is, like, the, for once, I'm actually recording 2 videos in a row. For once, I'm actually recording like 2 videos in a row this time. I'm recording this straight after the last one where we actually caught Mariah and Huncules. So it's like Friday the, what, 29th or whatever? Tomorrow is the Luxio. That's kind of a little bit intimidating, to be honest. Pokémon. Too Cool. Like, I think Too Cool is just, like, the best option we have because of the special defense, I think. See, that was a critical hit. That did, like, nothing. He does nothing. The boy does nothing. But, yeah. The thing is, like, the thing is, now that I come home from work... So, like, before, when remember I was talking about how, like, I'm back in the office now. It's like, It's like before, if I finished work, I'd be able to just be like, yeah, I guess I'll go record for an hour, or, oh, I guess I'll just go stream right now. Whereas now, I feel like I have to, like, now that I'm back in the office, and, like, there's a certain, like, time investment in getting home from work, and that kind of delays cooking something to eat, and all of this kind of stuff, I kind of have to, like, be a little bit more on top of like what I'm doing, I guess, is what I mean to say. You know, I kind of need to plan more ahead because I don't want to end up in the situation where I don't have videos, you know. So I think, like, until I get, like, stuff, until I kind of get into a good rhythm, I suppose, like, or like a Gligar. Niles, how should we deal with this one? Is Eternal Damnation too harsh? Like, won't Power Gem be good against it because it's like a rock or like a flying type? It's like ground as well, but still. Clarice is just my go-to, sorry. It's like she's the most powerful thing we have. And just like Power Gem is just like giving us so much more versatility, it's really good. Are you dumb? So yeah, I find like I'm just having to like probably plan a little bit more ahead, but you know, the recording one video is nice for this, and it works for this Let's Play, I suppose, is the thing, but like, you know, if I was still doing Twilight Princess, I don't think that it would be as easy, you know, with the, like, I wouldn't be able to do that. Like, I wouldn't be able to just be like, yeah, I think I'll just record for an hour and a half tonight, you know? So, like, I think I'm going to have to, like, rethink how I do things. Like, I'm probably going to have to keep streaming for my days off. So when it's convenient or whatever. Like, for example, I have a day off on Monday. Monday is my day off, so I'll probably be able to stream then, and I'll be looking forward to it because I won't have... And I think that's the other thing. Oh, it's nighttime all of a sudden. I think that's the other thing, is that, like, absence makes the heart go stronger. So, like, if I haven't got the chance to stream in a while, then I'll enjoy doing it even more, you know, and I'll enjoy getting the chance to play Skyward Sword. Is this all going to be all Geodudes? Because if it is, I'm like going to scream. Clarice? I don't know, Fraser? Fraser is like the best we've got. At least they're like a lower level in their lower legs. They don't even have legs. And then, of course, right out of the box, it does like the magnitude 10. Phil Connors, I thought that was you. Don't tell me you don't remember me, because I sure as heck if I remember you. At least it's doing this bullshit. So yeah, but like I am kind of thinking about what am I now that I've kind of got into my stride with this, and we're recording like what, part 16 right now. I'm kind of like starting to think about like how I'm starting to think about like what companion Let's Play I want to have like running alongside this, you know, because it's always nice to have like, it's nice to have like two different Let's Play. I usually like to have two different Let's Plays going for like a couple of reasons. Firstly, because for me it's nice to have some variety, you know. A game like this is really nice to give you the I find Pokemon games resonate a lot with me just because they give you like some nice thinking. You get to think a little bit and you get to put your own spin on things, but they also give you like a lot of latitude to just kind of like shoot the breeze and talk about whatever you want to talk about on the day. This is not great, I must say. Thanks be to Christ that this fucking thing missed with the rock throw. Yeah, do that. Do that all you want, that bullshit. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking about like what other game that I'd like to Let's Play alongside. I might just go with something like nice, like Kirby. Like the games that I'm thinking about right now that are swimming around in my mind are Kirby, which I've been talking about like for quite some time, doing a Kirby game. Mario Odyssey, and then like Pikmin 2, just out of left field, I started thinking about as well. I was like, Pikmin 2 would be a nice one. I haven't done Pikmin like in a long, like it was ages ago that I did my Pikmin Let's Play, and that was one of my favorite LPs of all time. Like when I look back on my old Let's Plays, like Pikmin is one of my favorites, and again similar to Pokemon because it gives you that sort of balance of a little bit of strategy, a little bit of like thinking, but also kind of like a lot of like blank space for you to just talk about whatever you want to talk about, you know. So I don't know, I might end up like going for like a more, this like screams like hidden item, like got item. There we go, there's the dented beetle. So yeah, like the thing is like, I on the other hand, sometimes it's nice to have something that would contrast with the game that I'm LPing right now, which is Pokemon Platinum. So maybe something that's more story driven or more action orientated would be nice, you know. So that's why I'm thinking Mario Odyssey might be a cool one, and it's a game where, like, I think I talked about this before, I enjoyed playing it a lot. Do you know what I feel like this is like? No, this is a Too Cool battle. I'm gonna send Too Cool out first. Fairy, your time will come, don't worry, and then you'll learn Mega Drain, and then everyone is going to rue the day they pointed at you and said that you didn't even know Absorb. Like I remember saying in like some video before about like Mario Odyssey that like I kind of had like a dysfunctional relationship with it when I like played it first. When I played it first, Mariah Group level 17, that's nice. And I kind of like, do you know what? We'll send out Fury now. She deserves it. She's been a good girl. Sitting there watching Dustox get all the limelight. But yeah, so but actually I think it's one of those games where it's probably a lot better than I gave it credit for at the time, you know. So and then I wanted to like play it again when I was on holidays that time in July. I brought it with me to play it again. and I brought it with me to play it again. But what I found was that since I was like doing it from the very middle, I had like no kind of like concept of like where I had been and what I had been doing and stuff like that. So, and like which stars I had or moons I had and didn't have and all of that stuff, right? So I think it's like one of those games where I'd like to actually play it again from start to finish, and maybe even try to get all of the moons, which I've never done. You know, that time I got quite a lot of them. This thing is just making the battle unnecessarily long. Like, what is it thinking? It's like it's just stuck on stupid. It does mind reader and then detect. It's like, is that all that you can do? Omelette du fromage, it's all you can say. There, finally. Rid the world of that nuisance. Battle Girl Helen. So yeah, like, it's definitely a game where I feel like I would like to play again from the start and then see how I feel about it again and and have some fun doing it. But yeah, I think we're after running up over time again for this video. In the next part, I might like go up north from there and see what's up there. I might also like but there's also like east of Eternity, whatever the fuck is out there. I might also get like put some more honey on the trees while I'm at it, seeing as I'm like close by to a lot of them. Try and get some more Burmy. And Polo was also saying that you can save scum for the gender, so that might be really handy or really convenient for getting the female or male Burmy, depending on which one we encounter next. So in summary, I still cannot believe like that I have Heracross. Like, I think that I'm just astounded. So it could make this Let's Play a lot easier than it was going to be, because this Pokemon is just crazy powerful. So thank you very much for watching this part of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum, the Bug Catcher run. I will see you next time. Bye now.